Welcome back, Bleak Riders. Happy to see you all again. We really got some new faces around here. Up to 92 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me on my journey and on two wheels. It means a lot having friends with me, people to share the story with, and show cool stuff in Des Moines. You know, I plan on doing more road trips, but I really love my town. If you watch my videos, you know that. And I've got some cool stuff to show you today. So, I'm your host, Bleak, the ghost with the most. And without further ado, let's get into it. Today, we're going to see one of my favorite roads to travel down. Go past a couple of Des Moines' famous hotspots, if you will. And go over to one of my favorite parks, Greenwood Park. So, I want to set this up just right. The road we're going to go down is a road called Polk Boulevard. It's absolutely stunning this time of year. Through the power of editing, we're going to get there really quick. But I want you guys to take this in. This road, and you probably have roads in your area as well that have this kind of scenic beauty. But for a road just in the middle of the city, you can't beat it. It's playful. It's beautiful. It's like a little piece of nature in the city that almost doesn't fit because it's so nice. So we're gonna time lapse up to it, get there with a quickness, and I want you guys to really take it in. I'll put some more narration in here. We're gonna go past the art center on our way to the park I was mentioning. I got to get some video of the art center. There's some really cool stuff there. A really interesting building to go along with it. I think that's enough exposition. We'll get into the real meat and potatoes here. Living in a city, you sometimes realize you can't move at your pace. You have to move at the pace of the city. Cities have their own life beat. They breathe, they murmur, they move, and sometimes they're just trash. Like right now, where I'm following a trash truck. It takes me a minute to get by this guy. When I do, wonderful, because here we are, we're on Polk Boulevard. Look at this road. Everything on it, the houses, these middle medians, it's a beautiful sight. I mean, what a peaceful road to ride down. This road has incredible history as well. Dating back to the 1890s, what was West or Park Lane in the late 1890s, the Des Moines Railway extended a trolley line along Ingersoll from downtown to what is now Polk Boulevard. This provided access to the Ingersoll Amusement Park and Greenwood Park, where we're headed. So this road, or this path, if you will, dates all the way back to 1890. What a way to connect to history. And when you ride down it, it's still just amazing. I have to wonder, what did this look like in the 1890s? You know, clearly these trees probably weren't here. Was this a dirt road? Yeah, I know there was a trolley. But, God, just picturesque. And one of my favorite roads to travel on. But really, I haven't shut up about this road. Let's get into some of the other stuff we're going to see. When we reach the end of this road, we'll be staring face first to the art center. The Art Center of Des Moines is an amazing art center with some pretty big names in it. We actually have a screaming pope from Francis Bacon. And if you're not familiar with the Screaming Popes, are you really horror? Second, we have a Jackson Pollock that was given to us on loan, I believe, from one of the big universities. A Jackson Pollock, famed American artist. I mean, how great is that? So here we are. The building in front of us is the Des Moines Art Center. Look at that beautiful place. There's art all the way around it, big sculptures, places to walk, a garden, a rose garden, in fact, behind it. And what an amazing area. This exists just right inside our city. And I know a lot of people think Iowa's cornfields Iowa's hog farms. Well, if you haven't seen any of that in my video, maybe there's a little bit more to what's here than maybe you know, and definitely worth checking out when you are here. As far as number of unique features go, Des Moines has quite a few, including our sculpture park, the Papa John's, John and Mary Sculpture Park. The parks in general, we have a lot of parks, a lot of large reserves, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And Des Moines not usually resting on its laurels. People get out, they do things here. On our right, you'll see a big open-air amphitheater, just for people to do drama in the park, little concerts, weddings happen here, a lot of stuff. Actually, this park's pretty much a destination place if you're a hardcore Des Moineite. Weddings, parties. On the left-hand side, not that you can really see it, there is a wonderful, pretty quick mountain bike trail for all the mountain biking. I rode this trail a couple times, and it's fast, it's fun, it has a lot to offer. And then we have this beautiful pond right here in the middle. I mean, wait till you guys see this view. It's pretty nice. Let me share it with you. So we're here at Greenwood Park. Just up the road is the Art Center. It's another one of Des Moines' little diamonds in the rough. If you're near downtown, if you live in Des Moines, I don't think enough people come here. It's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. A lot like that Z900 over there. Stunning. Look at this place. This is where me and the fiance were planning on getting married before we found Tower Park out in Winterset. But this area is gorgeous. You can come here on a lunch break, you can come here in the evening, walk around. There's actually mountain bike trails up through there that connect all the way over to the bike trail. As I said in a previous video, in Des Moines, bicycling is a real big deal. Well, in Iowa in general. We have the RAGBRAI, we have a lot of bike trails, we have a lot of natural beauty. And if you think all Iowa has to offer is cornfields and hogs, keep it that way. Leave all this natural gorgeousness to us. I don't mind. Yeah. Alright, well, check out a little bit more of the park. We got some good scenic views. Hop back on the bike. Go show you where the bike trail connects. I think we'll head on over to the bar. Call it a day, head home. That's all we gotta do. As I mentioned, I'm going to be going to the bar after this. Obviously won't be filming that, but I'll be going to the Des Moines famous GT's race car bar. A lot of really cool people go there. I've met the owner. He's a really cool guy. All the bartenders there are the best people you could imagine. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about GT's. It really feels like home. They may not consider it my home, but they're all welcome in my home. And I always feel very welcome in GT's. There's another bar sort of attached to the namesake of the park we're at, the Greenwood. It's really well received as well. On our right there, you'll see the entrance to the the bike trail, and in front of us there is a public pool. Anyone can go, throw a couple bucks, go swimming. It gets pretty hot in Iowa. It's nice to have a place to cool down. As you see, there's bike markings. Bicycling, very, very big deal in Iowa. I used to be into bicycling, then I found a motorcycle, and I never looked back. I live to ride. I love it. I love it so much that I've spent probably way too much restoring an '02 Kawasaki Concourse just so I have a bona fide touring bike with some, how do they say, provenance? It's got history. It's a famed motor that was also in the bike in the original Top Gun. The one, yes, your buddy Maverick uses to race that F-16 Tomcat. Now all the Navy guys in the chat will destroy me for getting that airplane wrong. But you live, you learn, you get destroyed, you rebuild. We're heading out of Greenwood. That was all I really had for today. Got another video coming soon of another park. We got a lot of parks, like I said. I love filming them. I love getting to take you guys along with me. I want to thank everybody who's come along on this journey. Getting to see some more Des Moines. By the time any of y'all come visit me, it'll feel like home. And it should. The people here are as inviting as they can be, or as of anywhere. Maybe even more so. We have a thing here called Iowa Nice. It's real, it exists, and if you're here, you'll experience it. I really got to shoot some video of the art center. I don't know if that's allowed. I remember going in there trying to take pictures with my camera phone one time. They got mad at me. So I'll have to do some research, some checking. But yeah, now I'm going to turn. I'm going to head my ass on down to the bar. See if I can't get a couple cold beers. You know, Blue Moon on a hot day. This sounds like my number. And we'll see who's working. Like I said, you can't go wrong. You go to GT's, it doesn't really matter who's working. They're going to take care of you. That's the way a bar should be. You know, you can get some drinks, you can get in, you can get out, and causing nobody no problems. But with that, I'll just say, everybody, be safe out there. Thank you for coming along on another Bleak Rides. Don't look right away. It's a cop. Oh, you looked. What are you doing?